While I was checking the background of my videos which I had been shooting these last days, I realized that this background was much more serene and calm and gives it a look which is much more composed and has substance. So let us start today. The topic for today is a few of the observations which I had seen today. While I was driving, there was a car with an eye patch. Eye patch. Yeah, from a distance, it was not clear whether what kind of design it is, but on nearing it, I noticed that it was covered with a duct tape. It had an accident or hit somewhere, and it was quite weird for the car guy. So he just decided to put the duct tape on it, and the car looked like a pirate which doesn't ride the seas, rather it runs on roads. Then there was another guy who just happened to pass by me. I was driving at around 60 or 70 kilometers per hour, and he drove so fast it appeared it was like he was shot like a bullet. But I think in the process he was trying to flaunt his real expensive bike, and when he shot past by me, there was so much little time for me to admire him that I think he defeated his purpose, isn't he? Imagine you're trying to impress someone with the high-end bikes and you drive so fast that they don't even have the time to appreciate or notice that it was your bike. But on the other hand, I don't think he had much option either. What he could have done, drive slow, it wouldn't have turned the heads anyway. So that's a kind of paradox. So these different things keep happening on the road. It's just about your observations and the things. I see on that route they are trying to control the extra bushes and shrubs that are almost coming onto the route, but I feel this is kind of barring the route, and I hope no one throws the garbage on it because this is one of my favorite routes, and I believe with time many has recognized its potential to convert into a very kind of route which can be identified as athletic. And in the morning, I have seen that there are rarely of cars parked in the corner, and everyone is in their tracksuit and on a mission to get fit. It feels great that at least the people who are on athletic spree and fitness are giving their signal to make this road a symbol for fitness. That's a good sign, and I hope in the future it will keep doing so and attract such kind of people. I was planning to my interests are already weird. I have told these things many times before in other videos also. I've seen one performance in which the actor was riding a unicycle. The unicycle, which probably you don't know, is the one cycle bicycle with just directly the pedal attached to it, and you ride it. And it's quite difficult in the starting because there's no handle, there's no brake unless it happens to be mountaineering bike, unicycle again, which has got a little control so that you don't run into an accident. But in this case, there's just pedal, a seat, a single wheel, and the will to balance. It takes time with you because in the starting, as soon as you pedal, you realize you have to pedal constantly and it doesn't works out. You'll fall off in the front or the cycle will outrun you, but in any case, you won't be hurt in any way because your left is standing, it's the cycle who falls. But you need some route where you won't be run over by another car because it's quite a rampage the way other people drive on this road. So that was the route which I decided to be mine. I'll carry this unicycle on my car, parked in a similar fashion in which the other guys do, and I will be the one who will try to ride the unicycle and I'll learn it. I had sent the mails to all the four major bicycle companies, name it, Atlas, Avon, Hero, Hercules. I don't know what happened wrong, whether I was not so earnest in my request. None of them, not even single of them replied to my email. It was quite disappointing. At least they could have said, okay, this product is not in our product range, you can contact so and so. We regret to inform you that okay, we cannot help you. You have to help your own. So I decided to visit a shop in Ghaziabad, and if he doesn't help me, so maybe it's the Delhi. Delhi is a place where you can look for such shops and get the things customized for you. So I think I'll get one made for myself. That's the way it is. Maybe it's not perfect, at least it will in this shape in that direction, and it will be much cheaper than getting it imported to my address because it's not available in country. That's for sure. I've searched the best for it and ain't able to find it. But let's see on which day I'm able to find a unicycle, and that too requires time. Time is such a treasure and in scarcity these days for me because there's so many things in my hands right now that it's difficult to squeeze in one and decide which one to leave behind and which one to grab on and keep continuing, because magic I cannot leave. This presentation, this video trending which I have started since a fortnight, today it will be 15th day I believe, yeah, it's spare me if it's 14th or 15th, I'm not sure. Apart from that, I have been practicing on my fluency of English, in which I have learned many tips from the videos as well as suggestions online, in which you're supposed to imitate the way other speakers are doing. Not just listen, practice your physical aspect of that language, that accent, that English which you're trying to learn, because just learning the random words aren't going to help. So today itself, since my first love towards English and the music to my ears is I find most attractive to be Britain English. So why not follow it, and let's say if I succeed in that direction, I'm quite sure I'll do it. So today it was Doctor Who, a series which is kind of supernatural combined with other traditionalist stories merged into one, and the real events with a mixture of fiction. It turns out to be fun to watch, and it's a British drama, and the dialogues and the content and the words which they use is exactly to my liking. It's very much impactful. They say these words like there's impact, there's importance attached to it. It's not like the any other word in sentence you say it doesn't mean anything, but it's with an impression. Like if I had to say, what made you, why have you come here, they'll say, what made you, what brings you here. So brings here is so much impactful. This is the type of English I think Britain, I'm not saying I revere them, but there's something which if it's being done in the best way possible, why not learn from the master, why not learn from the native speakers of that language. And that is where the Britain English comes into the picture. They say American English is quite easy, simple, and kind of evolved over time to be on the tongue of common speakers. Not necessarily you should have an accent. Some accent comes in. An accent is not my target, but I see and I hope I have done much better today and will keep doing so. And let us read out the ideas for today. Car with an eye patch, I have already covered. A high-end bike driven too fast to notice that paradox. A dream to speak Britain English. Yeah, we are working on it. And the one fact and trivia from that book, the giant book of facts and trivia. King George III harassed the American colonists by calling assemblies at peculiar locations and difficult hours. They constitute this as a Machiavellian strategy to disrupt their sleep schedules, thereby rendering them psychologically vulnerable. This form of harassment was listed as one of the colonists' grievances in 1776. He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant for the sole purpose of fatiguing us. So, that was all the contents covered from my notebook, idea of the today, the random observations, and the last line from facts and trivia. Maybe tomorrow we'll also cover the quotes from one of the book which I have found in my library last week. So that's all for today. Hope you are doing great. Have fun, keep working, keep learning, and keep growing. Keep challenging yourself. That's all from my side. Okay, over to you. Bye.